I'm Diane. Welcome. We're going to do these beautiful moves that I had kind of discovered through meditation, all to do with the beautiful universe and nature. So today, let's just get a little warm up going. Let's just stimulate our energy by bouncing. And so depending if your feet, you want them narrow or you want a little wider, is up to you, but the knees come out and in. We're going to relax those shoulders. We're going to breathe in and out through the in-breath through the nose and out-breath through the mouth, because we want to purge. We're going to start with some purging. I'm going to clear your energy. So you can go slow, really slow. You can go mid, or you can go fast. So it just depends on what your body's wanting. But we're going to inhale, and we're going to start with a little little letting go. Let the heaviness in your heart. Each time you out breath, you'll feel your body melting. Letting go of tension. Neck, shoulders, jaw. Clearing out the old, the stagnant. Making room for wellness energy. Better circulation, more energy, and then that when we have more energy, we find more peace. So let's do a couple more like that, in and out. Let it go. And then I'm going to invite you to stop moving. Try not to move here for a moment and just feel. Feel what's happening inside in that short amount of time. The change you've created. Can you feel this mystical energy of chi? And you may not, study Qigong for a while and eventually you do feel this beautiful circulation. So from here, we're going to start with the tree breath. And tree breath is one that will just help us when we move into flow. It'll help to open up those intercostal muscles, some of the muscles under our armpits, depending on where your arms are, maybe even into the hip joints. So really just helping to open up the body so we can take more oxygen in and let more carbon dioxide, etc. go. So you can find your arms by the side of your body, and all we're going to do is inhale to one direction, and then you're going to exhale, push down on those feet and lift up. And then we want to move to the opposite side. Now, for some of you, especially those who've been practicing with me for a while, this might seem easy to you. So we can make it a little bit more challenging with your arms. So we can make them symmetrical, so where both arm branches are the same, or you can have one arm up and flow one down. So it's tree breath. It's like we're just moving with the beautiful, gentle flow of nature. Inhaling, exhaling center, and wanting those arms to be wherever they would like, or your branches, if you will. We're also curving that spine, opening up the sides of the vertebra. Beautiful. We want to have a flexible spine. In Chinese medicine, they say if you have a flexible spine, you can have a long, healthy, happier life. And I feel like the biggest difference for me would be almost having a more flexible mind. So being a little more open-minded. Beautiful. Side to side. Inhaling to the side if you can, because then the lungs are inflating, helping us to open up the tension and tightness in the intercostal muscles or your rib cage. And again, your branches can be anywhere, wherever they want to be. They can move, you can hold them. Those knees are relaxed, feet rooted. You can also do this sitting, of course. And that is the beautiful tree breath. So we're going to float these branches down if you have them up. Relax them to the sides and just pause here. So if you've moved them, you'll notice that the shoulders got a little bit of workout there too. But feel the breath coming and going. Can you feel the opening? Maybe the deepening? So from tree breath, we're going to go into ocean breath. And ocean breath is very similar, it's just we're moving front and back. So if it feels okay, on the exhalation, we're just going to allow these arms to go wherever. We don't want to hold them anywhere tight, so we can really open up the body. So you want to exhale forward, and then push those legs down, inhaling up. And if you can take a slight lean back. Exhale, relaxing arms towards the earth if they want to. Push down, inhale, and lean back slightly. Exhale, inhale. Now, if you breathe fast, that's okay. Just move slow. Just let the breath come and go. It's totally fine. Over time, your breath will slow down with practice. So ocean breath. You can visualize yourself at a beautiful ocean and the water coming towards you, kind of helping you to relax. And then as it recedes back out to the horizon, you get to stand nice and tall and take in that breath. Exhale down. And up. See if you can, in your mind, smell the air of the ocean. Hear the sounds. Always be playful and add in the naturescape. And we'll do one more. And come to center. Pause here and just feel your spine. That beautiful forward back, mobilizing the vertebra in the front back movement. See, how does that feel? Have you maybe released some tension, tightness, some stuck energy? So from the front back, we're going to come down into these hips, which will often hold tension and tightness too. And so we're going to make a figure 8 with our hips. And if you can coordinate breath with movement, we're going to bring one hip forward, inhaling. And then once you start going back, you exhale and come into center. And then we move the other hip. So inhaling forward to the side, exhaling back and into center. So again, this figure 8, opening up the hip joints, also the pelvic region, the groin, etc. So when you're ready, hands on hips if you like, the crest, the joint, or beside you, it's all good. Inhaling, exhaling, and then back to center. This one is another full body movement, even though the focus is here. As you practice this, you begin to feel what parts of the body are coming along. So take your time. So we're working the hips, but you can see that spine is very much engaged. Exhaling. Prairie winds. You can visualize yourself in a beautiful field, seeing those grasses move with a gentle breeze. Maybe hearing the sounds of the crickets or seeing butterflies. Very relaxing as we open up the hips. One more figure 8. pause here and see into the spine, your hips, what's happening there. Okay, check with those knees. Stand nice and tall, relax. We're going to move up into the shoulders now. The palms are going to face forward. And with your right hand, this is the sun. We're going to move the sun and the moon in a way, to kind of help move them across the horizon. So with the right hand forward, we're going to inhale up and out to the side, exhaling back and down to the body. So you're going to notice that we're going to get some nice opening in these shoulders. Moving to the left, same movement. This is the moon. We're helping the moon go across the sky. Exhale back and down. So sun is the right hand. It is the fire energy. It's the light. It's the activity. However, the moon is the nighttime. It's the relaxing. It's the cooling. So see if you can visualize your body helping support the sun, right? Moon, left. And what do they feel like? Can you feel the heat or the cool? Inhaling, exhaling. Again, working these shoulder joints, but also helping to work into these chest muscles. Helping us to see the balance of the yin and the yang. The sun again is yang, and the moon is yin. Palms can be up as you help to hold this sun and moon as you move it across the sky. And let's do one more. Really be with the movement. Stay into those shoulders. Feel them releasing and relaxing. And then rest those arms down for a moment. Come into the shoulders and notice, what's going on inside those shoulders. And from the sun and the moon, we're going to stay up in the sky and we're going to do a little aurora. And aurora is where we're going to have the hands, if you can, palms up. And we're going to dance our arms across the sky so that we can really open up the lung meridian, open up these fingers, and to be more playful. So we can stay going in one direction. Let's do that. So the arms come down, but then we want to see the light. Our fingers dance into the aurora borealis, that dancing of light across the sky. Seeing those purples, those blues, those green and oranges, reds, dancing across. We're just helping to guide the universal light, helping us to open up our bodies, open up those lungs. And move your hips a little, open those vertebrae again. And next time you're down, those arms are down in front of you, let's change direction. So we're going to come up and dancing the opposite. Always trying to create balance in our bodies, minds, emotions. So again, bringing the light, breathe. Anytime we can bring those hands up to the chest or further, really helps us to be able to breathe better, take in more oxygen. Dancing arms and hands. You can wiggle those fingers. Whatever feels good for you. We'll do two more. Dancing light of the aurora. starting to strengthen our core with that one as well. And then come back to center and feel. How does that feel? And we'll just finish up with a little rain in the fingers. So if you can visualize yourself in a beautiful warm setting, but to see the rain kind of dancing off all the leaves. And so we can bring those hands down and you can bring them up. Here we're going to go into just a little gentle twist, feeling the rain maybe coming down the sides and the back of us. Hands are relaxed or float up. Fingers are dancing. Up and down, seeing the beautiful drops bouncing off the leaves. Just back and forth at your own time, getting a nice twist if it's comfortable. Breathe and dance. And of course, you know you don't have to go as high. We can keep the raindrops just in front of us. That's fun too, but if we can, we want to do a little twist here. The spine typically loves a really healthy, gentle twist. Opening all these meridians in your hands and arms. And you just practice seeing that beautiful, gentle rain. And rain can be very cleansing, very clearing for us, as well as nature, of course. See if you can just feel that rain soothing your energy, relaxing you. We'll do it one more time, either side. Relax. Dancing drops. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then taking your raindrops in your fingers and your hands, and then just slowly let it go. Hands at your sides, relax those knees and breathe. Feel your entire body. The spine, your arms, your legs, your head, your torso. Notice what you're feeling. If it feels okay, we bring our hands in prayer position, and then we just drop our chin to our chest and honoring our hearts where they are at this moment in time. We also honor our journey. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for coming and joining me in another Qigong class.